Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live from China. This is the Huatsai World Open. Ronnie is back in action again today. He's got one more match to win to qualify to the last 32. And I have a feeling this one is going to give him a much more sturdier challenge because he is playing Chen Ximing, a very well-known female player in China. The good news is Ronnie won the lag. He breaks in rack number 1. Looks like a dry break. Ronnie was having moderate success last night when he was breaking. He's had a couple of good breaks, others not so much. And I think this one here allows Chen Ximing in with a first chance. Chen Ximing is using Q-Lease Q, I think. I recognize the carbon fiber insert in that shaft. Very nice hitting shaft, actually, from Q-Lease. Had a chance to try it. Very solid hit. Well, wasn't solid enough for that shot. She's missed an easy one in the side pocket. A bit of nerves, perhaps. Still an open table. Ronnie could choose to play the 3 ball. He's got the 2 as well. I don't think he's gonna go for the stripes. There's too many clusters here. Although he could still consider. He's looking at the 1 ball. That's the only problem if he picks the solids. I like him playing the 2 or the 3. Let's see if he feels the same way. Yeah, he's still considering. He decided to play stripes. Very interesting. Okay. Well, I suppose the 12 ball must pass into the corner or the side pocket. If he takes the 11, which, by the way, is not an easy shot here, he's jacked up. Yeah, Ronnie seems to have this routine of getting down on the shot, not necessarily shooting it. He seems to get down, test the line, and get up again. Well, that was a brilliant strike. Look at that shot. He's landed perfect. Ronnie's first match yesterday went quite smoothly. He defeated Ivan Kakovsky with a relatively comfortable score. He was in command that match. His only weakness was his break. Overall, his play and control of the cue ball was, let's just say, quite spectacular. He did have a couple of wild moments in that match, which was exciting to see. He also did miss a couple of silly shots, but I think that was more down to just taking it a little bit too carelessly. I think this match here, he's gonna need to make sure he takes advantage of every opportunity. And he's off to a good start. This is the key shot here. He needs to slide under the 8, low right, smooth strike, get under the 8, and he's done just that. Welcome back for those of you who are joining us. My name is Timofey. You are definitely in the right place for the best action in pool. We are live on WPALive.tv, coming to you from China. And what a smashing break there from Chen Ximing. She really struck them hard. Quite a lot more pace than what Ronnie could muster. However, the result is exactly the same, also dry. We are using a hand rack format, the referee racks with a triangle rack, so it's never going to be perfect. That's the whole concept. It rewards power breaking, a little bit of luck as well. And it is also alternate break, so both players will have a chance to keep breaking. Ronnie here. Ooh, Ronnie misses an easy one. Okay. Chen Ximing missed an opening shot in the first rack, an easy one. I think maybe she was still a little bit unsettled, so I feel like her adrenaline is up right now. She needs to settle down a bit to get comfortable. I'm sure she knows she's playing Ronnie, and I do believe they've had exhibition matches together, because Ronnie has been visiting China many times, and I do believe he and Chen did play a couple of pool exhibition matches back in the day. Oh, that wasn't a good shot. She's lost the cue ball there. She wanted to just tap draw it a little bit, leave herself an angle on the 10 to maybe open up the 12, but as it stands now, I think she's going to run into the 5 here. This is tricky. Yeah, she's made a good pot. It's been a tournament of upsets so far. We're down to the last 64 stage. This is the stage 3. It's still double elimination. Both of these players are still on the winner's side, so a loss here does not mean they're out of the tournament. But we have seen all the big names, or almost all the big names, eliminated. The likes of Chu Bingji, Yubo, Kumpeng, all these guys are out, which is surprising, very surprising. Good look there at the technique of Chen Ximing. She's very solid, very solid. Look at that long, slow pullback. Great delivery. She's always been, for me, one of the most talented female players from China. There goes the 1-ball handicap. She doesn't have to play that. She's on the 8. And this is going to be a very big advantage for her. Needs to pot this though. Needs to pot this. She misses. Well, well, well. Ronnie's back to the table with an open layout. He dodged a bullet there for sure. Needs to clean up. Yeah, those side pocket shots can be very tricky on the hayball table sometimes, especially from acute angles. You kind of need to aim it to the inside jaw, which is what she did, but I think she's overcorrected her aim a little bit and hit the point of the inside jaw. Totally different aiming technique as opposed to American pool. When you aim for the side pocket, you need to aim for the outside jaw, but on the hayball table, it's the inside jaw due to the shape of the side pocket. Ronnie is no stranger to side pockets. We do play them a lot on the snooker table as well, and they are cut the same as the snooker table. Very nice shot there. Needed a good stun draw. Yeah, one thing about Ronnie is he just feels the flow of the cue ball so good. His short cue ball game is just super accurate. He's got it all in the bag, really. He's got the short game, he's got the power game. He can do anything with the cue ball, really. He can recover. Has a heater on it, a very slick, very quick table with Liberlin cloth, main sponsor. And Ronnie's made a ball on the break. This could be big. Chen Siming had the perfect chance to level the score in the last frame, but she missed the black. And this presents another opportunity for Ronnie. He definitely would need a buffer in this game. He's up 2-0. We are racing to 15, so it's a long, long way to go. But rest assured, over the course of a long match, Chen Siming with the one-ball handicap is gonna make quite a dent in the score, surely. So every rack that Ronnie can steal early is gonna help him in the long run. We've had a number of top female players beat the top male players in this tournament. I believe Zhang Kunpeng lost to one of the famous Chinese players, Sino. We've got a few other female players still in the field, and they've been tearing through this field. And what a clean pot that was from Ronnie. Wow, didn't even touch the rail. Perfect. That looked a lot easier than it was. Hold on a second. Ronnie almost ended up on top of the 7. I'm not sure if he played for that. He's gonna have to take the 2 here. Does he have an angle to stun across? Yes, he does. It's perfect. Yeah, he's working through this rack so good. I'm really liking his demeanor on the table. You know, many might say, well, this is Ronnie's first time, we don't expect too much. But he's adapting so quickly. He's finding the lanes of the cue ball so well. And yesterday he already impressed us with a number of really great runouts. The way he solves puzzles is just on another level, really. And you can see it here. The cue ball is flowing from shot to shot smoothly. So in one word, this guy is a natural.
而易见，立百文台泥，高档羊毛皂。立百文以历史凭着不反松的品质，匠心打造，引领中国顺毛台泥品牌走向世界。立百文全球销量第一。
All right, Chen Ximing desperately needs something here on this break. She's down 3-0. She's put on a good break here. She made a ball. I'll tell you what, she breaks a lot better than Ronnie, with a lot more power. You can see it right there. But if she could get an easy starter here. All the balls are open. Unfortunately for her though, there's no easy shot from what I see. She could be forced to try maybe cut it. She's going for the stripe, the 11. Okay. Yeah, she's going for the long 11. She's made it. Good shot. It's not too bad, but it's not great. The 10 and 13, I believe, are at the top of your screen. Both balls pass into the corner. Now this shot here is the key shot. She's playing the one on the rail, the 15. This is missable, very missable. Very missable. Yeah. She had to play it with a drag stroke. Try to kill the cue ball. Very delicate strike. And she did deliver a nice one, but she's just slightly out of alignment there. Now what can Ronnie do? Does the one ball pass the two strike balls at the top of your screen? It's very difficult for us to see from this angle. I'm not so sure. Ronnie is still examining. So I'm getting the news from our team. Ronnie has been practicing with Chu Bingji. Chu Bingji is already eliminated out of this tournament. And guess what? Ronnie asked Chu Bingji to help him out practice with the handicap. So Ronnie has been preparing to play against a player that he's giving a one-ball handicap against. And that's quite interesting. Thanks to our team on the ground for the inside scoop. They've been following all the players, getting all the latest news. Alrighty. Two options here. She doesn't have to play both stripes, remember. She has one ball handicap, so I think pretty much the pink is stop shot, and she's gonna be perfect on the 8 ball. Ref takes the last ball off the table. Productive break from Ronnie there. Made a ball. I've noticed he keeps losing the cue ball to the right side of the rack each time he breaks. I don't think he's aiming to cut the rack. He needs to be careful there, because chances are he might scratch. Yeah, tricky situation here for Ronnie. He wants to open up the 2-ball, obviously. But given the elevation on the 5, screwing back into the 2 is a little bit tricky. So I was looking to see whether he has other options to develop them. The 5 is pretty close, but he can pick up these 3 balls easily. Might bump the 12 here with the white ball. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's going to break out the balls. Ooh. I see the plan, but unfortunately, he didn't get enough draw into it. A bit of a mistake there. And this could be big, because Chen Siming doesn't have to play that 10 ball. So this is the problem when facing the handicap. Your opponent always has a 1-ball insurance, and if it's stuck to one of your balls, you need to develop them as soon as possible to open up the rack. Otherwise, they hold all the cards. So for Chen Siming here, trying to run this rack, it's almost like a free chance, because the 10 ball will be taken off the table. Good shot. Okay, she's playing the 12. Cuba is gonna go across the table here. She's missed it. Yeah, she wasn't comfortable on that, the way she delivered. But like I said, advantage still to Chen Siming, because that 1 ball is like an insurance ball. Difficult shot here. She's nailed it. A little bit too straight on the 11. She might have to pull a little draw shot out of the bag here. Draw with inside spin, with left spin. She might follow it too, out of the corner. Yep, plan B. Man, she's put on a good stroke on that. Okay, 15 in the side. She goes down table at the bottom of your screen. Cue ball comes back. Pretty elementary. And now the 8 ball does pass, so all she has to do is bring the cue ball roughly to where it's at right now. Perfect. 10 ball goes off the table. And just like that, Chen Ximing is going to be just one rack behind now. A dry break. She hit him really good too. A good square hit. A chance for Ronnie. A chance he has to take. He's gonna play the stripes. The only difficulty is the black. But even so, it's open. So this is a very nice opportunity. This is the kind of rack where that handicap is probably not going to come into effect. Because as soon as Ronnie started the stripes, he is the one who has the insurance. The 8 ball is blocking 2 of the solids at the top of your screen. Yeah, he's looking to draw it in through the gap. He can stun across and still get the side pocket position on the orange stripe. I think that's what he's looking at. Oh, you gotta make the ball first, Ronnie. Oh, it kicks the table. He's not happy about that. First time I saw Ronnie animated in this tournament. He was in cruise control yesterday. Clearly today he's a little bit more serious maybe. It's always hard to tell with Ronnie. But we know from his snooker patterns and how he reacts sometimes playing snooker, he could get down on himself sometimes if a couple of silly misses can shake him off balance a bit. Now this is a really good shot by Chen Ximing. She's trying to deal with that problem right away, opening those balls up. She's given herself a chance to run out here. Nice shot. Still work to be done. The 7 does not go into the bottom right corner. So she's gonna have to find a way to get to the 7. She doesn't have to play the 3 ball. So I think the key here is gonna be the 7. Okay. She might have to change her plan. I don't really see an easy route for her to get to the 7. If she draws this, yeah, she could play for the bank on the 3 as well. So let's have a look. Yeah, looks like she's going forward here. She needs to make a pot. She misses. And Ronnie with a chance once again. Yeah, Chen played for the bank on the 3. It was a wise play, but I felt like she rushed that shot. She didn't give it enough respect, I think. High right spin here. Okay, a little stun. Watch out for the 7. Pretty good. Yeah, Ronnie's looking whether he could play the 15 in the corner, but I think he's got only half a pocket, so it's probably wiser to play the 9. He needs to be careful though. This shot looks easy, but rest assured, with the rest and the way he has to play the cue ball, it's not easy. And there you have it. Ronnie misses. Couple of mistakes from both players so far in this rack. Both players missed shots that they should have been making. And that was a good shot, but the cue ball has gotten away from her. That's a mistake. Yeah, I think she was a bit amped up on that. She wanted to play for the 7 ball, but I am surprised how much spin she put on that cue ball. Very curious to see what she tries to do now. I think she's gonna just try to stick the white ball at the top of your screen, giving Ronnie maybe a combination shot. The 3 ball is gonna go a couple of rails, maybe possibly potting in the side pocket or a bottom left corner. Or she could just play it very softly. Yeah, she's trying to use the 3. It's not bad. We might see a jump here. Come on, Ronnie, show us a jump. Surely. Well, he likes the swerve. He's swerving. He's swerving. He's scratched. Well, Ronnie, I think this is a jump you have to take. I know he's been practicing jumps, but we haven't seen him employ it yet. And that was probably the best time to do it. All he had to do was clear a portion of that ball. But as it stands, he's given Chen Ximing the easiest of finishes. Alrighty, the rocket to break. He's made a ball. That was a very good break by the rocket. One of the best breaks he's hit. Following up with a bad miss. Yeah, Ronnie is not happy about this. I don't expect Ronnie to get angry like he can when he is playing poorly in snooker. We've seen that happen many times over the years, where Ronnie starts to throw little tantrums, maybe smash his cue on the table or whatever it is to let his steam out. I don't expect him to get this mad playing hay ball, but if he keeps missing easy pots, and if Chen Ximing keeps taking advantage of that handicap, we'll have to see whether Ronnie can keep his cool. Yeah, very nice shot there. She threaded the needle and she landed perfect for the 12 in the side. She doesn't have to play the 10 ball, so it looks like an easy run out from here. 12 in the side, 14 in the side, 11, 8. I don't see any problems. Chen Ximing is going to take the lead in this match. And that's 4 straight racks on the trot after Ronnie's opening barrage of 3. She has taken the racks off of Ronnie's mistakes. Looks like she's putting right spin on this. Just checking the cue ball a little bit. And just like that, a 4-3 lead. Ooh. Big break by Chen Ximing. She's made a ball. She gets a lot of power. It looks like she's trying to play the stripes. She's got a very nice shot on the 11 here. As good as it gets. 9 next. Yeah, she's got options. She also has 1 ball less to play. Follow shot here, 2 rails. Nicely done. Yeah, I have a suspicion she might not choose to play the green stripe, the 14. Unless she absolutely has no choice. Oh, she's bumped it out. She didn't really have to do that, to be honest with you, but yeah, it's okay. She's got the 15 now. Nicely done. Yeah, choice of colors here. She's gonna play the 10. Needs to watch out. She's gonna go across through the gap towards the 8 from the side rail. So what she doesn't want is to snooker herself on the 8 ball. Surely she's not gonna do that. Yeah, she's done well. Perfect. Now she can just drop the pink, maybe bump the 14, and land perfect on the 8 into the corner. She doesn't have to play that ball. Yeah, Ronnie raced out to a 3-0 lead. But as I'm... Alrighty, we are back. Ronnie's break. He hit that rack a little weak, let's just say. He didn't really get into it as much as he could. He ended up drawing the cue ball, and that could be his undoing. He's gonna have to change something, because if he keeps giving away dry breaks, Chen Siming is gonna have a walk in the park here with that handicap as well. And this rack is looking very easy to run. I see only one problem ball, the 9 ball, but she doesn't even have to play it. Little stun follow shot, nicely done. She can drop down for the 11 after she plays the 13. So she'll play the 13, then she'll play the 15, then she'll pick up the 11. She could also play the 14 right now as well, next. In fact, I think she might just do that. No, stop shot. Nice. She's really made short work of this particular rack. Working upwards, then all the way downwards to the table. She's ignored the 9 because she knows that's the ball she's gonna remove. Hold on a second. Ooh, it's in. Yeah, 8 ball in the side. This is a little delicate though. She has to hit it very softly. And the way she swings at the ball sometimes, it's a little hard to understand whether she's gonna strike it softly. She pulls back fully on most of the shots. You can see it here as well. Okay, we are back. This match is starting kind of slip away from Ronnie. Chen Siming just pummeled that break as well. This was the best strike she's done so far in this match. And that's an indication she's starting to feel very comfortable. Look at this. She's got the stripes. The 10 ball goes. I don't see anything to stop her from taking a 4-rack lead now. Yeah, Ronnie's gonna have to really bring his A game. Nice shot. Yeah, to be fair, Chen Siming is probably the toughest draw Ronnie could have had. She breaks well, she plays great. And on top of that, she's getting the one ball. Ooh. She kind of stretched on that. Yeah. She's got a choice now, 15 or 14. She's gonna play the 15 surely, even though she's jacked up a little bit. Nothing much to do with the cue ball. Just a little draw, and she's perfect. Ronnie is looking on. Ronnie desperately needs a ball to drop. And I think it's dry. And like I said earlier, his cue ball has been tracking to the right side pocket. And you can see it there. He almost scratched. So he's not hitting the rack very square. He's kind of cutting it to the right. So he needs to make a small adjustment. It's been a pattern that I noticed since yesterday. After a while, he managed to get it and find a more square hit. But once again today, he's kind of mishitting it a little bit. And he really needs balls down on the break. Any rack that he comes up dry and gives Chen a chance to shoot is a rack that he's at a big disadvantage. So he's probably a 20% chance of winning this rack here, simply because there is a ball that's frozen to the two stripes, the 5 ball, and Chen Siming doesn't even have to play it. Oh, hold on a second. What's she done here? I think she tried to bump the black and maybe land on the 3 in the side, but as it stands, it's a little funny. So maybe a glimmer of hope for Ronnie. This is a tricky shot. She's rolling it in. Oh, she's made it. She's got the 6. Yeah, she's gonna stun the cue ball in between the 15 and the 13, I believe. Perfect line. Ronnie is watching on. Perfect angle here, 1 rail, a touch of right spin, I think, a 1 o'clock cue ball, and she's gonna try to get on the 1 after this. Cue ball is gonna track towards the 11 ball. There it is. It's perfect. Like I said, she doesn't have to play the 5, so all she has to do now is stun across and play the 8 in the side pocket, and I just don't see her making a mistake here, unless she hooks herself on the 10. Uh-oh. She's smiling. Does she have a shot? I think she doesn't. Game on for Ronnie. Wow, this could be big. Can she swerve this ball and still somehow nip the 8? Yeah, this looks tight. I'm not sure. She might even have it here. Very misleading angle. Yeah, she had it all along. Wow. Another smashing break. Wow. And a chance again. The stripes look good. Yeah, gotta feel it for Ronnie. He's made a couple mistakes in this match. He had a good strong start. But since then, it was all CHEN simming, compounded by Ronnie's dry breaks. Yeah, she cues so well, stays down good. She's a very dangerous player, CHEN. I don't think any of the top A-ball players want to see her in the draw. They know they're going to have their hands full. She had a shaky start in this match, a couple of misses in the beginning, probably due to nerves, but as soon as she got comfortable, you can see her game is coming on very nicely. And she doesn't look like she's gonna miss anything easy. And once again, she's in perfect shape. Look at this, she's bumped the 15 out. She can play the 11 now, then the 15 and the 8s in the side. She doesn't have to play the orange up table. So once again, the most difficult shot is the one she doesn't have to play. Yeah, Ronnie is gonna start to go into a state of trance soon. The way this match is going. He really didn't have much of a chance, apart from trying to get a better break. Ronnie desperately needs a ball on the break. Once again, oh, well, not that ball, Ronnie. Oh, boy. He's absolutely butchered that break. He cut the cue ball again on the right-hand side. And this time, it found the bottom corner. And this is starting to get from bad to worse. And once again, look at these colors. The solids look so good. You can play a little kill shot here on the 3. She's got the 6 next. Then she can find open space to travel down for the 7, 2, or 1. She doesn't have to play the 5, even though she could if she wants to. But she's got a lot of options. She's looking at it now. She could play the 5 in the corner as well. But I think 3-6 is the best route she could take. Yeah, that's good. One rail position here. From the 6 to the 7. Just a little stun. Should get the job done. Nice. She can play the 1 as well. I think that might be the better play. A nice stop shot on the 1. She could play 1-2-5. Well, she chose to play the 7. Nicely done. Well, I'm not so sure that's the right sequence of balls she should have played, but it's still okay, I guess. She's gonna have to manipulate this 2 ball. Maybe get on the 1 in the corner. Ideally, she should have been playing the 1, then the 5 maybe. Get to the 8, but yeah, she's playing for the side pocket. So she had to change her plan a little bit. But no problem. I think she's got the perfect angle now to just stun and play for the 8 in the top left corner. Wow. Yeah, Ronnie's been hit with a barrage. Chen Siming doesn't look like missing now. She's breaking well. She's playing well. Look at that. What a strike that was. Her best break of the match so far. And look at this. She's got 3 solids tied up at the top. So definitely she's looking to play the stripes. She's got the 11 ball stuck with the 7, which gives her automatic insurance. So if she can pot a stripe here, which I'm not sure she can, ideal selection would be stripes. However, it might be that she cannot. So a slight chance for Ronnie, maybe. Can she slice this ball in or use the 15? Surely not. She's looked at it. Yeah, I don't know. She might be playing safe. She's gonna try to drop the cue ball behind the 1 there. Let's see. Very delicate. Yeah, she tried to put the cue ball behind the 1. Ronnie can do the same thing, really. Can put her in jail, lock her up on the 1-2, but what does that achieve? Yeah, this is a case of Ronnie cannot give away the stripes. If he can help it, Ronnie should play the stripes himself. So he's really making sure he doesn't give away stripes. But if I'm Chen Simming, I think I'll open the 1 and 2, but she doesn't want to. She's gonna try to cut the pink into the side pocket. And she's done just that. Ronnie's in trouble. Big trouble. She doesn't have to play the 11. If she makes the next shot, I think this rack will be in the books as well. And she's got an easy one too. She might have to play the 14 here. Corner pocket or side. Yeah, she's chosen the side pocket, I believe. Ooh, delicate shot. She's kind of twitched on that a little bit. A lot of body movement, but still went in. I wonder what advice did Ronnie get last night from Chu Bing-ji with regards to playing with the handicap. Yeah, she's out of position here, just a little bit. Yeah, interesting shot here. She's gonna play the 10. Ideally, you'd be opening the 11 and 7, but that's something she doesn't want to be doing. So she's gonna try to avoid opening the 11 and 7, I believe. Ooh, well, she did run into them. She wanted to miss them and land better on the 15, but this is okay. It's tricky, but it's definitely doable. Bridging is not optimal. You can see her tuck her pinky finger in. Great view here of that shot. What a beauty. Perfect. Yeah, it's safe to... Oh, finally a ball goes down. A great break by Ronnie. Everything is open. Once again, the cue ball was cut to the top of the table as you see it. But this time he's got a result. Ronnie desperately needs to run this rack. Nicely done. Good draw stroke here, bringing the cue ball across for the 7. I see no problem for Ronnie. Another draw shot. Looks pretty good. Another draw shot. And I think this one is just gonna follow. Ronnie is playing good this particular match. He's not been playing badly. The only thing that Ooh, is that a dry break? Did she make a ball? I didn't see anything drop. Ronnie's back at the table. He desperately needs a couple of easy chances. This is not too bad. Can play the 2. The 6 ball is not as easy. It's only got one pocket, I think. Surely Ronnie is gonna play solids here. 2 ball, side pocket. For those of you who are just tuning in, we are coming to you live from China. This is the Huatsai World Open. We've had hundreds of players compete in this tournament. We're down to the last 64 now, stage 3. It's still a double elimination stage. Both of these players are on the winner's side. We saw Ronnie win his match yesterday. And Chen Siming absolutely destroyed her opponent yesterday as well, I believe. One of the top male Chinese players. So clearly you can see her form is up there. But Ronnie is not gonna give up that easily. This is a little tricky, however. Is he gonna try to make this left-handed? Yes, he is, with a spin. Oh, well, that's where the problems start. He's flicked off that ball. And I think he's in big trouble here. I don't see an easy pot. I don't see any safety that's easy either. So Ronnie is just gonna take a flyer. Does he get lucky with a safe? I tell you what, that's probably the best result he could have hoped for. There are no automatic potting angles here. All the balls are tricky. She's probably gonna play the 10 or the 11. And the way she's gonna play it is, if she misses, Ronnie will find himself snookered, surely. Yep. That was never going to be easy. It was close. Another flyer by Ronnie. I don't think he's got much of a choice, really. Yeah, this could be disaster. He sold out an easy shot now. I do believe the 9 goes in the side. She could flick off the 10 and hold the cue ball, playing the 11 next. She could play the 15 as well, which is what she's doing. A little bit straight here on the 11 though. I'm not so sure. Could she play the 9 right now? Needs to be careful here. This looks easy, but rest assured, positional play is not as easy as it looks. She's gonna have to follow the cue ball and try to miss getting snookered on the 8. And she's done just that. It's perfect. Yeah, she's gonna roll the 9 ball in and the cue ball is gonna bounce out for the 8 inside. Perfect. Yeah, Ronnie must be kicking himself for a missing position on that 6. Welcome back. We had a brief player timeout. Hopefully Ronnie has given himself a bit of a pep talk. Oh, he's really dropped the speed on that break. What's the plan there, Ronnie? He's hit that very softly. It's been a difficult match for Ronnie for a number of reasons. He made a couple of silly mistakes, and every time he lost the rack on his break, Chen Siming came out with a break and run of her own. So very quickly, she's taken a commanding lead. And if she can run this rack, she's gonna be just 2 racks away from sealing the match. It's a race to 15. Okay. It's not an easy layout. I have a suspicion we might see Ronnie back to the table here. This is not an easy shot. She's gonna try to float the 3 ball into the corner, maybe blocking the pocket. If she misses, that's exactly what she did. Yeah, Ronnie needs to play smart here. How do you defeat Chen Siming, who's playing so good, with the handicap as well? I think he has to somehow protect the 8-ball. I just don't see how he could do it in this frame. If you can lock the 8-ball up with one of your balls, then the handicap is not really a factor. He has no choice but to make things happen here. He's played safe. Yeah, he tried to kind of lock the 8-ball up. I think he was trying to get that ball underneath and maybe block the bottom right pocket. So he had that idea in mind, but it didn't really work out as he wanted. Still tricky. Yeah, Chen Siming is gonna try to lay more balls at the bottom there. And with the handicap, it's very difficult to gain a tactical advantage. You're always going to be behind by one move, no matter what. So for Ronnie to have a chance in the tactical department in this game, he needs to create at the very minimum 2 problems for Chen Siming. Or he has to come out with a great run out. And this looks very difficult. The 13 and 14 are at the bottom rail. Both pockets are blocked by a solid. The 8-ball is blocked by a solid. So Chen Siming has total control here. Unless Ronnie makes something happen a bit like this. Great effort. But the end result is still the same, if not worse. The 8-ball is now blocked by the 2. And the 2 is the ball that Chen Siming can take off. Yeah, this looks very tough. Let's see what he does here. He has to try and manufacture something. Yeah, what a shot there. But once again, the 1-ball is the problem. Can he make this combination? Off the 3? Wow. He tried. He really did. And now he's in really big trouble. I don't see anything that can stop Chen Siming here. This is the easiest of runouts. After all that work that Ronnie's made, he tried so hard to open the rack. He had 2 balls stuck at the bottom rail. He had the 8-ball stuck. He tried everything. He moved the 8 2 or 3 times. He tried to play the combo. And in the end, he sold out the easiest of runouts for Chen Siming. Absolutely nothing he could have done. Nice shot. She's really strong. I honestly think she doesn't need a handicap to play with Ronnie. think. Ooh, is that a dry break? Look at that strike. She's hit a really good break. The cue ball hopped all the way beyond the side pocket, which is what you want. Very surprising, no balls dropped. Ronnie really needs to make something happen here. He's got the one ball stuck at the bottom right hand corner, wedged against the 9. That's gonna be his problem ball. He's looking to see whether he can open them up somehow. He's got options. He could try to do it even on this shot, but I'm not sure whether he's gonna risk it. He's playing the 6. Okay, he's got the 2. Can he bump the 1 out? Yes, he can. Perfect. He solved one puzzle. He's got to try to open up the 8 ball. Ideally, if he can do it on this shot, that would be ideal, but I don't know if he can. Can he pull a smooth draw shot? Yeah, he has. Beautiful. And now both trouble balls have been solved. He's gonna probably play the 4 now, bottom left corner. Then he can play the 1, the 7, then the 3. He could play the 7 now, 3-1. It's not a bad idea as well. Either way, this looks good. Good draw shot. Yeah, needs to be careful on this shot, Ronnie. Looks easy, but the angle is very deceiving. Oh no. Oh boy. And when it just looked like he solved everything at the easiest of runouts, he misses. Chen Siming is gonna punish him, surely. Oh, wow. For a second I thought that was gonna go wider. Okay, 13 in the side. Off the 3. I'm surprised she played that. She didn't need to play it off the 3. Still pretty good though. She's gonna have to cut the 10 ball in the side. Cue ball is gonna run close to the 15, but just missing it, I think. Yeah, pretty nice. One more good shot here on the 14 ball. Should set her up for an easy one on the 8. Remember, she's got 1 ball handicap, so she doesn't have to play the 15 It's only this shot that's stopping her from a clean run out. And I think she's gonna make it. Yeah. She's looked very good. I'm very impressed by her play. Like I said, she doesn't need the... All right, well, Ronnie's on the ropes. Chen Siming, I think, just needs one more rack. So Ronnie could take this as a little training round. He knows that winning this match is probably no longer possible. Yeah, another dry break, I fear. Unless the one ball... Ooh, just about not made it. Yeah, Ronnie needs to... Ronnie needs some serious coaching on the break. He's not able to get the energy through the rack due to his technique. And that is a lot more powerful than any handicap if you can break really well and get the power through the rack. You've got more chances of making balls. You have easier spreads as well, more often than not. Now this is a tricky shot here, a combination. Yeah. A combination. It looks like Chen Siming has kind of like decided to take her foot off the gas because she really didn't take her time to line up that combo. She just played it like on a whim, really. Probably because she's leading 14-4. Huge lead. Oh, Ronnie's tried to open up the 8. He didn't get there. He's gonna have to try and do it with the 12, maybe, or with the 14. Let's see what he does. He's gonna play the 9 next. He's gonna leave himself with an angle on the 14, and I believe the 14 will take him towards the 8. He's gonna need to watch out. Yeah, he's looking at the right line. Nicely done. Beautiful shot. Had to take a chance there a little bit. The 8's still not entirely available. I mean, it goes in the side pocket. He could play the 11 now. I kind of like playing the 11 now than maybe playing the 12 then the 10. The 10 will allow you a good leave on the 8 into the side pocket. But he decides to play the 10 first. And see, this is where things can get funny, because if he's dead straight, it's gonna be difficult for Ronnie to try and get on the 8 with this 12. Well, never mind that. He misses an easy one into the side. Yeah, I think the wheels are coming off for Ronnie here. He's made a couple of silly mistakes, bad misses. Another tough shot though by Chen. She played it as a two-way. I think Ronnie is gonna just take a flyer here. I feel like in his mind he's already conceded this match. He's just trying his best to learn the table. Okay. It's not bad. It's a tricky shot on the 5 that he's left. It's very potable, but she might not even take it on. I think she might play safe here. She can stick him up on the 4. She can roll him up behind the 3 too, I think. And it looks like she's going for the first option. Right along the 4 ball. Nicely played. A 2-rail kick coming up. He's gonna hit it hard now, Ronnie. Ooh, close. Has he made it in the side though? He has, but no shot. Yeah. He played a great kick shot on that. Is he gonna bank this? He's banking it. Come on, ball. Oh, missed it. I'm really pulling for Ronnie here to win another rack. I think you guys can tell. He's gotten away with that miss. It's safe. He's gonna have a tricky shot the next ball here. Chen Siming's gonna leave him. Well, this could be potable. Can he slice this in the side? I think he can. The scratch looms large here, but I do believe he can just miss it. Well, he's going for the bank, and what a shot that is. What a beauty. Brilliant shot, brilliant shot. 8-ball corner. Here it is. A dry break from Chen Siming. But what a cluster of balls we have here at the top. Difficult little shot here by Ronnie. Oh, he wasn't even close. Yeah, that was tricky. Very tricky. Well, I think whatever happens in this rack, I don't see Ronnie winning it. If you look at the solids, there are 5 balls clustered up at the top of your screen. So, yeah, that's gonna take some hitting there to open those up and try to run them. He's looking to play the 6. Looks like he's playing safe. Right inside those balls here. clipping the 6, side rail, and into the balls. Yeah, it's not bad, but did he leave a shot? I feel like he could have played it just a touch harder to try and get a bit more movement on the balls. But I think he was afraid of selling out the 15 in the corner. And I think that ball is on. Yeah, she's playing it. It's definitely on. She's made it. This has been a brutal game for Ronnie. I think it's his first ever match with the handicap versus a top female player in China. And that's no easy task, let me tell you. These girls play so good. Their standard is very high. They break well as well. So no shame for Ronnie. Even though he's on the receiving end of a big score. Not the best positional shot there from CHEN. Yeah, Ronnie is just thinking to himself, yeah, this is brutal. Yeah, it goes in. Only the 8 ball to stop her now. It's not the easiest of pots, and I don't know how well she can place her bridge hand. Well, that answers it. Pretty straightforward. And CHEN Siming, in dominant fashion, beats Ronnie O'Sullivan, who is very gracious in defeat. She's really happy. She qualifies to the last 32. I foresee a very deep run in this tournament from her. If anything, she's looking like one of the favorites. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna see Ronnie play again at some point, surely. He's still not out of it. He's on the one-loss side, so he's gonna have to grind his way to qualify. We will be back again for you at 7 p.m. local time. My name is Timofey, and thank you for tuning in.